Huge thank you to our channel member, Lee Class. Cool. All right. There are three things that are guaranteed in life: death, taxes, and Max being shit at the flight sim. Yes, welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to let me turn it down then, hang on. Welcome along then to your Thursday flight night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel, and I hope that you are well. Got a bit of a lineup this evening, let me show you. I don't know what Gemma's changed to, but it's not supposed to be that. Interestingly, that was meant to be an A320. I'm not sure what she changed to. She changed to something. Anyway, you can see the lineup tonight is myself. We've also got Gemma, who is in the foreground. In the middle is Southwest Avgeek. And I'm on the outside in the Silkways 747-8 freighter as we are flying from New York's JFK over to Cincinnati on the multiplayer. Yes, multiplayer, yes. I'm not entirely sure what she changed to. You're in the same as you was before. Are you sure? Because it changed you to a small little prop plane. Restarting. That was weird. I don't know why it changed. Doesn't matter. She'll be here in a minute anyway. This is our lineup. So if we zoom over here, we've got Southwest Avgeek in the 787. Interesting, we're getting a bit of stutter here, which is interesting. And then, we should be fine. And then here I am. This is me in the mighty 747-8 freighter. Gemma should be back. Here we go. Why is it still showing as that? It's weird. Before the stream started, she was definitely in an A320. I've got the picture to prove it. She was definitely in an A320. But that's really strange. Southwest Avgeeks in the 787. I don't get it. Maybe it's got a load in. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe it's got a load in. I don't know. Anyway, so there you go. We're all flying to Cincinnati today. If you want to join us on the flight sim, we are on the North Europe server today as well for this flight across to Cincinnati. Also, the other thing to do is to keep an eye out for some fascinating names, because there will be some fascinating names in the lineup that you can see at some point during our flight here tonight. So let's say hello to those that are in the chat. First of all, we've got Jim. Evening to you. We've got Brandon. Hello to you. Hope you're well. Gail's here. Worldwide Dom is here. Gemma's here as well, watching whilst flying at the same time. Lee Class, evening to you. Who else have we got? Bernice Thompson, hello. Dogwood, evening to you. Lynn is here as well.
Show me your wallet. Show me your wallet. Show me your wallet.
Alpha's here. He says, make sure I'm not monetized. I'll get a claim for it. I won't get struck. I'll get a claim. That's all it is. And I'll just mute it, so it'll be fine. Southwest Avgeek's here as well. He's obviously flying with us too. Wayne is here.
Backstreet's back, alright.
Who else have we got? We've got. I'm just trying to scroll all the way up here. Darren Graham's here as well. Hello to you. Anybody I may have missed? Brandon said earlier. He said, "I got asked today at sixth form. Are you the plain podcast person?" Well, famous baby. So yeah, there we go. Third time lucky. I'll stick with whatever it shows us. Let's have a look. Okay, you're not showing at the moment. But I'm sure you will in a minute. Jim says, was going to ask, is her name Kim, but Brandon beat me to it. Gemma is now in the Airbus Invisible. Eh? Yeah, she's definitely... Don't know. I don't know. I don't know why that's not showing. Is she in there? Savki can see him. Sorry, you can see Gemma, right? I'm having a nightmare. I don't know what happened. Like, last time I saw you were in a 320, then it changed. I don't know why it changed. It's very bizarre. Very, very bizarre. Right, let's go into full screen here. You can't see. All right. You have to make sure that you're on the right server as well. That probably would also help us as well. Right, let's get the aircraft sorted while Gemma sorts out what she's doing. So, we don't need GSX this evening because we're in a cargo plane. So, let's get batteries turned on. Let's go for the standby power to auto. External power can go on as well, which are the outside ones here. So 1 and 2 on. APU can go to start, which is just there. And the APU generators 1 and 2 can go on once they are illuminated. Brandon says thinks Max is using up all the server with his bouncy landings. It's certainly something. Oh, Gem's back. Oh, there she is. Yeah, she's in it. She's in 320. There she is. Got her. There she is. But she's in Go First now, which the airline is bust. But she's there. That's the main thing. She's there. I think she's supposed to be in an American Airlines livery, but for some reason it's not showing. And I can imagine as well at the same time that Smavgeek is also not in the Oman Air livery, but that's because I've got it, so it's just showing it for fun. In a prop plane for me, that's fine. As long as we can see she's in the 320, that's all that matters. So we're fine. We're all good. You're in TUI. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Doesn't matter too much. Right. So we're going to sort the flight plan out in a second. Let me just get the generators on. Let's get IRS sorted as well. Let's go to control and 8. Just going to align the IRS system here. The inertial reference system. What's Airbus type, A320 or A330? That is they're both Airbus. Are you asking like what the preference is, or? Me and Gemma did a test multiplayer flight last night from Adelaide to Sydney. I think that went really well. Both got buttery landings, so no pressure. What runway arrival and departure? We'll get on that in a moment. Let's have a look here. So, if you're programming, here's what we've got. So, SimBrief is telling us we are going off of runway 22, 22 right. Oh, think he means which one is Gemma? Oh, Gemma's in a 320. 320. 22 right with a direct departure, apparently. But I think I've picked JFK 5 for our actual departure. And our arrival is to Cincinnati, is runway 18 center. 18 center with the Gavin 6 approach. That's what we're looking at today. Right. So nav lights can go on. Yeah, only Max does that. Only Max crashes. No one else does. Only Max does. Right, window heaters can go on next, which are those ones. We can now program off light as well, which we'll do if it's not done already, which it is, sort of. There you go. So there's just a bit more sort of proof. There we go. So runway 22 with a JFK 5 departure. And into Cincinnati on the RNAV Yankee 18 center arrival on Gavin 6. Cruise altitude today, I've got it down as 34,000. I always go 34 regardless to what airplane I fly. Gonna take that one there, so that's fine. 34,000 I always go to. It's entirely up to you what you want to pick. Performance as well. We should probably be able to. Yep, there we go. We'll go for 5 again for reserves. Cruise altitude 34, just while the aircraft is aligning itself. Just to fill in the details here. Right, cost index. Something you should never ever guess. Have a guess who's been doing that. Have a guess. Have a guess who's been guessing the cost index. Simbrief has apparently given me a cost index of 320. I have not seen a number that high in my life when it comes to the cost index. But apparently 320 is our cost index today. That must be normal for a 747. So that's there. Never seen it like that before. Takeoff today as well. Flaps will go to. I'll tell you what. We should have enough runway. We'll go 5. We'll go 5. We'll go 5 degrees. 5 degrees of flaps. No? Alright. 10. Oh god. No. 10? Okay, cool. 10 degrees. Should that sort itself out? Yes, it does. Fantastic. I love it. There you go. 144. Rotate speed 157. Point of no return a 1 at 76. Swav Geek's cost index is 70. It must be because I'm on a 747, but I've never seen 320 for a cost index. I think that's absolutely nuts. Jim says 22 right departure, the Concorde departure runway. That's the one. I was hoping someone would pick up on it. Control and 2 takes us to the control panel here. Like I said, we don't need to be passengers or anything else, which is absolutely fine because we're on cargo today. So we're going to go for 12,000 initially. Jack's in the chat. Hello to you. My keyboard suggestions on mobile are now evening, then Gail, Jim, Lynn. You've been saying it a lot, that's why. Okay. Gemma's cost index is 60. It must be because we're on such a big plane. That's all I can put it down to. Is that we're on such a big plane. Control 7 takes us back to the top. We're going to turn on the fuel pumps. And then we should go center as well. Fuck it, why not? And then we should yeah, we're pretty much good for pushback, so we can go for the beacon. Let me know, those that are flying, let me know please if you're ready or not. Swab's ready. Who wants to go first then? Is Gemma ready? So. It's a sound. So. I can do my special pushback. You can do your special pushback. If it's reverse thrust, it's fun. It's a great thing. Gemma's still inputting the flight plan. That is fine. Flight time today is about an hour and 30 minutes, I think, according to the homepage on the flight sim. But away from that, SimBrief's got it down as about an hour and 44, I think. So it's somewhere between there. So we got plenty of time. Plenty of time to depart. Meanwhile, what we'll do is we'll just have a nosy here because we've got another 747 that's just departed. Not entirely sure why that does that stuttery business either, but they are. Oh god! Oh no! Oh no! Pull up! Whoop whoop! Pull up! Terrain! Pull up! Pull up! Oh god! Oh! Rip! 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 Oh dear! Oh god! Cartwheeling! Cartwheeling and oh no! And they've rage quit. They've done a max. They've rage quit. Oh dear! That's what I like about the flight sim. When you do it multiplayer and you get it right. Whereby the Lord Jesus. Right. That is somebody else there. That's a Hazard dude. That is someone else. What else have we got? We've got A330 over there. Three of us here. Just waiting for the nod for Gemma. Okay. I think we're good. Cool. Alright. So Gemma says she's ready to push back. So what we'll do is we'll go for Swavgeek first. Yeah, Swav, then Gemma, and then I'll push back, and then we'll go from there. Oh my god, was that Max? It wasn't Max. No, it wasn't Max. It was like Max, but it wasn't Max. So I'll tell you what, Swavgeek. I know Gemma's going first. Gemma's pushing back first, which is fine. Swavgeek, you'll go next. You'll do your special pushback. Just not yet. When you're ready. Awesome. Looking good. I'm just getting out of the way. Yeah, that's fine. You can taxi first. Got a long taxi to runway 16 right, which is the Concorde runway, which, oh my god, he's back. Which is this runway here that this guy's taken off on, but the opposite way. So not the way he's taken off. He's clearly not a flight radar fan. Right, Gemma's just going to taxi first past you, and then you'll do your push when you're ready. I'll then get ready to do my push, and then we'll be good to go. So when she's taxied past you, then you'll be good to go. That's right. You can taxi from there, Gemma. It's fine. There she goes. Beautiful. Alright. Swavgeek, you're up. Let's go. Special pushback time. Is that the push, is it? Oh no! 3-point turn, ladies and gentlemen. 3-point turn. Oh god. Oh no. Incident. Oh, he saved it. Oh my god. Oh god.
Hello, Captain. We are ready to push back.
Well, I mean, it stands a very good chance of making the end of year highlights already, by the way. Oh dear. I thought you were going to like 3-point turn it.
Departure checks completed.
That is funny.
Bypass pin
That is so
inserted.
funny. Alright, Strike, you can taxi when you're ready. Gemma, when you're taxiing, you go to the right and then a left, and then just follow that up round. No, not into. No. Oh. Oh dear.
Locking gear.
What's going on? Right, Swavgeek, take the right there and let Gemma follow you out. Holy crap. Been watching too much Max. Ah, that's the thing. That is totally it. Let's push back. Swavgeek's just gone right through Gemma. Goodness me. Right, there you go. Try and keep up with him. I think he's going for a fast
Release
taxi.
parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Right, we're going to start our engines. They'll taxi out to the active. Swavgeeks and an A380 on Gemma's. So there they go. That's the way we're going to be taxiing. Is exactly where they're off to. The beauty of multiplayer, ladies and gentlemen. If this doesn't tell you you need to buy it, so you can join us, I don't know what will. Get engine 3 going. So how was your Thursdays, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know how it was, please. Whether you had school, work, day off, or anything else for that matter.
Set parking brakes.
Let me know how it was. Just finishing off here with the packs and everything else. We'll go for engine 2. Lee was on day off and watched Gatwick stream. That was Chris, wasn't it? STTV. Wayne says work then an afternoon of TF2 testing yet more mods.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
can't turn the TCAS. Yes, I can. There you go. Okay, so TCAS is set, which is absolutely fine. We'll get engine 1 going. It's the last one we need. Okay, so we've told them that we are good to go.
Unlocking gear.
Lynn says school runs son's birthday, cake and other son poorly. Best of both worlds, I guess, or it's a mixture of both worlds. But happy birthday to your son.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Where's... Oh, what's Spavgig doing? Spavgig, what's going on? You hadn't lost already. Currently on the Doom bar, Jack's on the Fizzle. Oh, he's on the booze. Oh, come on. You don't have to wait for me, just carry on taxiing out. Taxi out to the active, that's all you gotta do. I'll get there, I'm nearly done. Just getting the clearance now, and then I'll start taxiing myself. Yeah, taxi out to the runway. I'll be there in a sec. Now Southwest Staff Geek taxi style. Not when I'm not on VATSIM. God. See how that goes, I guess. Right, let's have a look. Should have the clearance. Do. I think we're good. Let's take... Yeah, we do. Take the parking brake off and nothing is shouting at us. So, taxi lights on, runway lights on. And now, we set flaps, packs to on, hydraulic pumps to auto, which are these. Otherwise we won't be able to turn. Set the flaps, we'll do that on the taxi. We're good to go. Parking brake is off. Let's get taxiing. Already you can see just not a lot of power, but we are moving, which is good stuff. If Jack's not burning the house down, he's getting pissed. It's one of the two, isn't it? It's literally one of the two. Right, he sent me something, so he's asked me to have a look at it. Hang on. Oh God. Does that count? I mean, if I show that, does that count as you mentioning it? I think it does. So I will do. Yeah, so I will show it, but not yet. Oh, what's that coming in over the back there? Is that a 321? No, what's that, 300? Someone was coming in rather hot over there. Was that a... I don't know what they were in. Swav says an E175. Is that what it was? Oh, they were coming in super hot. Right, here we go then. Let's get a bit of power going. Get this aeroplane moving. So I've decided Saturday we're going to do... Because we haven't done it for a while. Last time we did it was in New Zealand. So I think we'll do a return this week. Or this weekend. So we'll do a short flight, but we'll do a return. So the idea I've got is Dublin to London City, then back to Dublin. And because I'm fed up of watching numbnuts struggle with the 146, and I need to conquer the 146 at London City, that's what we're using. We're going to use CityJet, but in Aer Lingus colours. BA146 over to from Dublin to City to Dublin, basically, with the boarding and all the other good stuff in between. Now, it was something I had mentioned, and then I logged on last night to YouTube to have a look at some videos and things like that. Guess who'd already decided they were going to nick it and schedule it as their own? So guess who told him to take it off fucking YouTube? Me. Bored of being copied. Absolutely bored of it. Was it Kev? No, it wasn't Kev. Was it Brandon? No, it wasn't Brandon. Brandon's famous. He's the plane podcast dude. Look at the name behind you. What name am I looking at? Also, Gemma, wrong runway. You're at 13 left, we're going off for 22 right. Squeeze chart. It's fine. Right, we're taxiing out for takeoff here. Darren Smith, I've seen in the chat as well. Hello to you, hope you're well. Oh, it was a 190, E190. I don't think he had a decent landing, if I'm honest. Someone's in a dark star. View of the flight sim. Okay, so we're going to set the flaps to 10. Uh, 747 sounds sick. He's also said, where was it? Use a SAS RJ80 146 Oslo to London City, the route I have flown. That's a great shout. Great shout. We'll definitely do that, but not this weekend. But we'll definitely do it, 100%. That sounds like a really, really good route. Was it definitely Scandinavian, or was it like one of their like subsidiaries at the time, like Air Botnia or something like that they had? Was it definitely Scandinavian? Gemma's now behind. Yep, that's fine. I can see you. In front of us is Southwest Avgeek. He's doing his I'm not on VATSIM taxi. So where are we going to be? So we are going to need to take an upcoming left here. In fact, we may have just missed the left we were supposed to take, but you can see there's a guy there, Mary, what's his face? We're going to use the runway here because this runway is off. Goes an F-18. There goes another one. I've realised I've not taken a turn here. Hang on, what turn have I not taken? Oh bugger. Alright, I'm going to have to do a long taxi here. because I wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention to thingy. Right, let me go round here. Hang on. Yeah, so Swav Geek's on the runway that we need. I didn't realise that this was it. Okay. Trying to get some heat into those tyres. Full SAS colours and flight code, but trans-Swede aircraft. Okay. So, okay, I see what you mean. What, which SAS livery was it? Was it the one before the current one, or was it the one with the stripes at the nose? Yeah, see, Gemma's got it right. I didn't get it right at all. I didn't get it right at all. You should be in the right place for 2-2 right, yes. So, one just gone, blue with the red engines. Cool, alright. You got it. Okay, I'm going to try and swing this 747 around the corner. Then we'll be off and on the way to Cincinatti. A couple of F-18s though to enjoy. Taking off ahead of us. There they go. Beautiful. Beautiful formation takeoff. Whoa, who's that in front? Whoa, what's going on there? Swav Geek. Easy. Alright, here goes another F-18 ahead of us. F-18 seems to be quite popular this evening. Alright, there you go. So F-18's ahead of us. We should now be absolutely... What's that? That's not another one there. There's another one there. Okay, so we'll watch this F-18 now go out, and then Gemma, you're up first to take off. Here he goes. That nose is up fucking early, goodness me. And there he goes. Very nice. Oh, this Bob Dog dude's back again. Right. Gemma, while it's quiet, you're up. Beautiful takeoff. Right, here we go. Darren's sound effects are terrible for default aircraft, unless you've heavily modded them. Oh no! Gemma's flight sim just crashed. Right, here we go. Enjoy the sounds of the 747-8 as we depart New York for Cincinnati. Let's go. Gemma, if you can, spawn on the runway. That'd be the easier thing to do. Just spawn on the runway. Beautiful. So off we trot to Cincinnati. Had to adjust the flight plan there just a little bit. Otherwise, we are off. Ryan Garland, hello to you. Hope you're well. Gemma's respawning in. No, Swav Geek. Oh yeah, there he is, just there. 10,000. Past 10,000 feet, so now we're gonna oomph it a little bit more. He is. Yeah, you're not. I'll tell you, you're not far out. You're only there. Right, we're going to go up to climb, and then we're going to brighten some of these panels, because that's the one thing we forgot to do. There you go. That is the beauty of the flight sim when it comes to the multiplayer. I'm getting traffic alert on the. To be honest, I'll probably get it as well. How far behind are you? There you go, Gemma's in the air, there you go, Gemma's in. Gemma's off and running as well, she's back. There he is, there we go. That is, there is Swab Geek. Right there above us. By a few thousand feet. So I wonder if. Or if I can get that as a screenshot. Beautiful, look at that. Apparently, according to this as well, your gears are still down. Ryan Garland, 100%. Yeah, now that we've managed to kind of fix it as well, we'll definitely be doing some more flights to East Midlands. That is cool, look at that. There you go, that is Swav Geek just above us. How cool is that? Sarah, welcome to the chat. Hope you're well this evening. That's cool. That is cool. They're like, how cool is that? Beauty of flight sim when it's when it works perfectly on multiplayer. Man, it's good. Oh, I wonder if I might stop climbing. I am climbing still, so that's fine. Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. Gemma's absolutely gutted that her question. Whereabouts are you then? To be fair, you're not far off. You're not far off at all. Still, almost a 3-ship formation. Swab Geek is ahead of us and climbing immensely. We are climbing quite slowly, but Swab Geek is climbing quite quickly. That's cool. That's awesome. I like that. great screenshots there. But if we're careful, we might see him out the window. But not yet. Cool. Yeah, Sarah, good evening. Hope you're well. Okay, so turn is commencing. Nice. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm turning as well. That's awesome. Love that. That is mega. I like it a lot. Right, hour and a half to go on the flight. Let's get some tunes to go. Swavgeek says be right back, no worries. Wayne's loving the multiplayer. Can you keep an eye on my plane? I'll do my best. Can't promise anything, but I'll do my best. Right, we also need to come up with we need to come up with a flight for tomorrow as well, but we'll do that not just yet. I don't want to throw it upon you just yet. We'll do it when we get to cruise. But as it's Friday, we can do a longer flight tomorrow. So yeah, we'll get to cruise and then we'll do the polls and everything else. And we may have time to throw a game in as well this time as well. Is there a maximum number of players on multiplayer? No. No, because essentially what you're doing is you're flying on here with other people that are playing it at the moment. There he is, right above us. See that? That's cool. So I think his plane is actually quicker than ours. But if we zoom in as much as we can, there he is, 787 above us. That's epic. I like that. That is cool. So he'll come into shot momentarily because he is going quicker than us. So we'll probably get him around here. So basically, Lee, as long as you're on the server, you will show up. And as long as your multiplayer is turned on, you will show up. There is no limit at all to how many players you can get on there. I've seen it where what's the places that have been super busy, like St. Martin and places like Heathrow and stuff have been, I mean, mega busy. And it's all like multiplayer and things like that. I've seen them like stupidly busy. There's no limit at all. No limit at all to the players. There he is. So chances are, because his plane is obviously the 787, I think is quicker than the 74. We're going sort of as quick as we can. He will probably get to Cincinnati before us. So chances are we may not see him land, but once we've landed, we may have to see Gemma land. And Gemma hates it. Gemma hates the idea of having to be watched landing. But unfortunately, that's what we're going to have to do. We will watch you land. So there you go. Right, ways to donate the seat. Gemma, you are not far behind. You're not far behind. Looking at this. Yeah, you're not too far behind. Right, so so you can Ko-fi donate tonight as well. Link is to the top of the chat. You can join and become a member if you're not a member already, or if you fancy gifting some memberships, you can do so as well. There's a link in the top of the chat again to join. Otherwise, you can gift memberships by showing support for the Departure Lounge at the bottom of the page. Super chats are £2, €2 or $2 or more will get Emma talking. She will return tomorrow night to say hi and give us her view on things, I suppose. She was in the flight deck with us for the MD-83, so I'm interested to see how she thinks about that, or what she thought about that. Otherwise, we're good to go. I'm going to swap it between Emma and Dua Lipa. Cool. Right, so that's it. We are cruising. Near enough. Not quite. We've got 6,000 feet to go before we do get there. If we look behind us, Gemma shouldn't be too far behind. No, she's not. She is right there. That is Gemma. Right there. And looking on Volanta, she's not too far behind. So we are all good. Dom doing the promotion for his channel. More than happy to do so. It's a 747 video available now. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all. And of course, other ways to support the channel tonight is just by simply leaving a like if that is what you prefer, because it helps us out and gets eyes on the channel. Any interaction, whether it's a like or a dislike, help towards it. So it's a win-win situation. Right, we need a flight for tomorrow. We avoided Europe for this one, didn't we? So gotta give you four regions. You're not bothered I'm not doing my job right then? Oh, I mean, not really, because it helps the channel out regardless. So you can leave a dislike if you like. Don't bother me. We're getting more eyes on the channel at the moment, which is fantastic. Right, here we go then. Oh yeah, super stickers as well are also available, as Paul Hussey has just demonstrated there. Thank you so much, Paul. Right, so we need something for tomorrow. Sorry, I just realised we're looking up at the screen when we shouldn't be. So yeah, so he's well out in front. It's Smokey. Done North America quite a bit this year. Okay, so we're going to leave North America out of this one. So we've got Asia, Europe, South America and Africa to choose, please, for tomorrow night. Sarah coming in with the super sticker 2 of a shocked face. Appreciate it, thank you so much. It's just nice, easy ways for people to donate if they so wish. Okay, our plane is slowing down big time, but now we're going to even the nose out, so it should hopefully now start to pick itself up again, which should mean Gemma should quickly pick us up. Our nose is quite high, but I think we're going to hopefully have that leveled out. So we've got someone in Concorde. Gemma's not, I mean, yeah, I think Gemma's probably still in the A320 here. I imagine that's what she's in. nosy at the pole here. Alright, so Asia's leading the way, then we've got Europe, South America and Africa all on 20%. Vote for what you want to see. We're slowly getting back to speed. I think this does give Gemma a chance to catch up. She hasn't done already. She's nearby. Got squeezed chart in the Concorde. 40,000 feet. Cruising away. Otherwise, R747 is looking fantastic. Real world flight, this one. This is not often that happens, but it does show up. And it does the reverse. So it does Cincinnati to New York, but we're doing the reverse using the same number, flight number, which is Azerbaijan's or Silkway 6115. Concorde coming in at a good old rate. That won't be a 7-hour flight. Jim, Concorde should never be a 7-hour flight. But in some worlds, apparently it is. But that's in some worlds. Okay, so looks, I'm going to end the poll there. So Asia gets it, which is a great choice. Looking forward to this one. So Asia covers quite a large area. So let me see what routes it throws up. I'll try and pick some nice longish ones as well. Sarah says that's my face today since I cannot breathe through my nose. I feel like there should be like a sound effect for that, and I feel like I've got one, but I can't think what it is. But yeah, not good. Cold weather at the moment is causing havoc with quite a few, well, a lot of things really. Tomorrow's flight will be an offline one, so we'll have normal traffic. Maybe not. Swab Geek is back. You are probably racing ahead now, I would say. Our plane decided to slow down a little bit. You are still alive, yeah. Jesus, how'd you do this? Where is it? Okay, so there's one. And Concorde has just shot past. Yeah, there's Concorde. That's how fast Concorde should go. For those wondering, shouldn't take 7 hours. Okay, so Swab Geek says that I have something cool we all do. Do share. Let's go. Oh, can do. Go on then. What can we do? Well, I'm sat picking routes. What can we do? Brandon's been right back, no worries. How about all of us in the chat say how you found TDL and what the first live you watched was? That's a great shout. Yeah, I like that. That's a great shout. Go on then, everyone. Follow what SwavGeek says. Let's go. Gemma says this is fun because I had to spawn at the runway. My flight plan is all messed up, so I can't put the autopilot on. Can you not? Have you tried to like pop it into the system while you're flying? Does it allow you to do that? But yeah, go for SwavGeek. SwavGeek's asking everyone what their first, how you found the channel, and what the first live stream was that you watched, and how you found it. Jim. Oh no, Jim. All right, let's have a look. I'll go for it in a second. We'll take a nosy in a moment. Let's see how you found the channel and what your first live that you watched was, or your first video. Could have been a video. Could have found us through a video that was on the channel. Could have been anything. What's that then? What's that? Okay, cool. That's what I needed to know. It's a great suggestion, that. Right, last route to pick from the region of Asia. And then I'll read out how you found the channel. Is that right? Cool. Right, 4 routes coming your way. for the chat. Excuse me. Right, we've got Hong Kong to Tan Son Nhat. We've got Fuzhou to Dalian. Mumbai to Malé in the Maldives, or Changchun to Tokyo Narita tomorrow. One of those flights, please. It will be dark for any of these flights, and I'm not entirely sure we'll see sunrise. Maybe apart from one or two, maybe. One or two will see sunrise. The others probably not. Right, let's have a look and see who found this channel and what the first video was. Jim says, guessing the cock one was too busy watching instead of doing his own. Yeah, pretty much. Gemma says, no, I've done that one already. Dom says, you messaged me with an invite to embarrass myself on an interview. Felt like I wasn't applying for a job. Sorry about that, I didn't mean to put pressure on you. Jim says, certainly my first stream here was one of the livery chats. Can't think which one that was. Lee says, Chris taking part in Quizness Jet one Sunday when he became champ last year. Sarah says, through Lewis's stream, and it was a podcast first, I'm sure. Maybe rate my liveries with Lewis. Wayne found the channel through Lynn, and I think it was a Sunday podcast with the old gang on. Gemma says, saw Noel Phillips was going to be on the quiz, so thought I'd watch and stuck with it ever since. Southwest App Geek says, I was on YouTube sending a link of Never Gonna Give You Up to my best mate, and live stream Nuki DeFaro was on the side. I thought, I live nearest to Nuki, so why not watch it? I was like, this is a whole load of shit, and went back to sending the... Fantastic. This is a whole load of shit, and went back to sending the Never Gonna Give You Up. Then I thought, let's not be mean here, so I went back on it and said hi. To be honest, he's probably correct. But very funny. Very good. Wayne says, I've then gone on to co-host and been on every type of podcast, which has been nuts. He's got a sense of humour. It's a Southwest thing, apparently. The Southwest of England humour. Appreciate it. Lynn says, I can't remember the first one, but it was definitely a Sunday podcast. David says, evening all, first time I viewed was in a dark field with a dog and a packet of jelly babies. No video, just chat. Do you remember the days when we didn't do camera? Someone's overtaken me. No, but have I just overtaken? Oh, I've overtaken. How'd that work? That was weird. Swavgeek. Yeah, I must have rewatched the stream. I will do. I'm going to watch it back now. What happened? Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god. I've just seen it. Oh wow. Oh, now you're in China Southern livery. Oh wow. What happened? Because I thought you were blasting ahead of us. Am I obviously caught up now? Now I'm faster than you. Jesus. I think it's pretty unanimous for tomorrow. Both looking very close from my end. Not as close as we were. I mean, I didn't even realise that I'd gone and collided basically with Swavgeek. Bloody mental. I'll never catch up with you both. Ah, it's alright, Gemma. You're there. We can still see you, so that's all that matters. Alright, I think it's unanimous. I think we're going to end the poll with that. So tomorrow night, Mumbai to Mali tomorrow. in the Maldives. Let me find. Okay, so the next thing, because there's a few airlines that go there, so I can decide the aircraft. It's not an issue, depending on the airline that's picked. But I'm going to need the airline, please. You can probably guess what's going to end up being in the. As the options, you can probably guess, but I'll put them in the poll. Anyway, here we go. Air India, Vistara or Indigo are the only airlines that fly there, so go for it. In the poll, there it is. Podcast episode 52, rating the retros, was the first time I watched. Bloody hell. So I'm just trying to work out who the longest has been in terms of watching. I'm trying to think of the days where we did the podcasts. Obviously we've steered a little clear of those now, I think, because I think we've got a setup that's quite nice. I remember, does anyone remember watching us where we didn't do the video side of things and you just heard voices with like funky graphics and stuff? You know, where it was just like the voices with like pictures of us and that was it. Do you remember that? Does anyone remember that? Was anyone around for that? David remembers it. Oh, those were the days. I watched, or listened rather, to the first one that we did, the very, very first episode, and you can clearly tell how nervous I was. And I was massively nervous. Yeah. They're available to watch on the little playlist. I've not updated that playlist either for a while, so I need to kind of find time to put everything back into a playlist and create a playlist for the quiz and everything else. But yeah, go onto the podcast playlist as and when, and you'll see the ones from like, I think it was 1 to somewhere in the 30s. I think episode 30 something, where we then changed from just having the voices to the videos. Jim says, oh god. Don't even think that's happened. Girl. Why has it grown so much, girl? What do I do with it, girl? Make it stop, mum. Make it stop, mum. You remember British tail liveries? Oh, oh god, that was episode 10. The British Airways World Tails, where it was like 3 hours long. Podcast playlist stops 9 months ago. Yeah, I thought it did. I've not updated it for ages, so I need to do. I'll do that at the weekend. I'll put everything into a playlist and do it properly. slacking so bad, it's not even funny. But if you go right to the very beginning, we're like episode 1, and it goes through to like episode 30, I think it does. Or TCAS warnings. Yeah, I've got one now. I'm far behind. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what, you're not too far off. I see you just there. Make you out just there. It's almost like you've now caught up to speed and stuff. Sarah says episode 103 was my first. Was it? Was it? I don't think it was that. No. Was it really? I thought you were around for that. Was it really? Bloody hell. Why do I think you were around for that? Did you download the videos? Oh god, I haven't. Hang on. I've watched a few of them. Hang on, let me see if I can find them. Hang on. Got to show them off, hang on. Okay, turns out. Okay, right. Now I remember why I can watch them. That's exactly why. Yeah, that's okay. Wayne, no, I haven't downloaded them because I now remember you haven't given me permission to download them from Google Drive, which is what you're supposed to do. So I can't download them. So no, I haven't watched them. I couldn't remember what the reason was. Now as I click the link to try and do it again, I now know why. And it's because you didn't give me access, so I can't download it. Which is also why I didn't give you my opinion last night either, because I didn't watch it because, yeah, I couldn't see it. Right, should we do Gold Quest? Bit of Gold Quest on the side. While we wait, we've got 15 minutes. We can squeeze a couple of games in. Gold Quest. I've got a TCAS warning and it's red. Red TCAS warning. There you go, that's why. He's going to be catching me and he's going to be catching me pretty quick. Keep an eye on that. Carl Crawford, evening to you. Hope you're well. Welcome along. You're terrible, I swear, last time I do content. I can't watch it if you don't give me permission. That's the only way I can download it, is if you give me permission. It's not my fault, it's your fault. Your fault for not giving me permission. Like if you can do it in car terms, he's right up my ass. But he will overtake. This is incredible how close I am. You are like really, really close right now. That is Swab Geek. Right there. This is I. That is so good. There's Gemma. That is crazy. And he's getting closer. He's getting a lot closer. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness me.
You have to go screenshot for this, aren't we?
We're going to have to go screenshot for it. Look, oh my god, look how close he is. That is lovely though, we've just got a screenshot of all three of us. Look how close he is. Holy crap. Oh yeah, Southwest in the wake. Totally in the wake. He's getting clean air off me right now. Gemma's had to go put the flight plan in again. Did it work? Look at that. Look how close he is. That is awesome. I mean, it's not safe, but it's awesome nonetheless. Formation flying with airliners. That is cool. Now he's going to overtake. Oh, there he is. Don't watch, children. What will it look like in the cockpit? Oh, there he is. There he is. That's what it looks like from the cockpit. Holy moly, look at that. Not even touching either, are we? Oh no, we are touching. Oh, look at that. That is so like... Oh, now now my plane's going quicker. Oh my god. Definitely safe. I don't know. Holy moly. I literally have no words. Look at look. Look at how cool that is. Nice. Nice. That was really, really like quite something. So now he's now beginning his turn. Where are my warnings? The warnings are there. They're just not shouting at me for some reason. They're just not shouting. The warnings are definitely there, but they're just not shouting at me. Because it is a default plane. It's not a proper plane. This is a default in-sim game from this one. Sorry, in-game... in-sim plane. Yeah, that is cool though. That's awesome. Right, game of Look It. Well, are we waiting? Because otherwise we'll never get it done. We've got 44 minutes to go. What do you want to see? What do you want as the thing? In sim plane. I've uploaded a few of the screenshots to Valanta now as well. Gemma's not trusting her flight plan that she's put in. Aviation. Should we just do aviation? Let's go aviation. Aviation for some. Shut up, Dom. Right, we've got a tie at the moment between Air India and Indigo for the flight tomorrow. Oh, there he is. He's back. Right, I'll do some aviation. So... if you look on Valanta, you'll see I just tried my autopilot. Here we go. Heathrow's about to get smashed into. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's way too high. Again. Oh my god, he's way too high. Oh my fucking Christ, what's he doing? Oh, he's well off it. He's well off it. He's well off the... oh, off the runway. Off the runway. He's going to land on the grass. Jesus Christ. Wowza. Wowza, wowza, wowza. LHR getting a new underground car park. About 4 levels. 4 levels of that car park. Jesus Christ. Poor ITA, they've just got absolutely bulleted into Heathrow. There's Swav Geek right next to us, flying in formation. Beautiful stuff. Right, let's get the Look It game up and running. Well, hopefully it works this time. So, what do we want? We want a window capture. Cool. There we go. That's what we want. And that is the details that you need right there. We're getting something, that's for sure. Just don't know what. Alright, keeping an eye on this, we've got... Yeah, 39 minutes. So we've got plenty of time to get a couple of games in at least. Scan the QR code or go to play.blucket.com and type that code in. Lynn, no worries. Dom says, been a good flight so far, almost ended the whole video during this flight. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Gemma's playing along on her phone, no worries. Topic of choice for this one is aviation for this one. If you want to play along, scan the QR code. .787's right next to us there. That's, I mean, you can't see it because of the screen capture, but yeah. Spavgig is literally still right next to us. That is cool. Okay, so what we got? 787 next to you, Austin Allegro, Beerman Casey, Easter Time, Gem, Palmer King, and That's Was Hard. Going to play in about 3 minutes time for this one. It's games night on Saturday, so that's why we're doing the return flight in the morning. Dublin to London City, then back to Dublin in the BAE 146, which would be nice. Haven't done a return for a while. Might start doing them a bit more, I think. Alright, so just 7 of you. Here we go. Aviation. Six minutes for the aviation game. Good luck to you all. What's the game? Do I need anything downloaded for the Xbox? No, I think what we're going to do is we seem to have a lot of fun with the drawing game. So I think we're going to do that, and then the next time we do it, next time we do games night, which will be obviously 2 weeks time, we'll have a look and see what we can do that's free. Because I don't want people spending loads of money just to join us for the thing. I want to do like free games basically. So things like Fall Guys is free, PC players and stuff, Xbox players, wherever you want to play it. PlayStation, whatever. It's free to play, so it's a nice one to do. Once we've done this game here, we'll have a look at the poll. We'll end the poll, see what's been picked, and then I'll create the thumbnail ready for tomorrow's flight from Mumbai to Mali. One of the two. 3. Right, back in a moment. Just going to go grab grab a drink. Back in a minute. Cool. So we are 197 nautical miles away as well. So descent will be happening shortly. Nearly at the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Nearly there. Nearly there. Thank God he's gone. Red alert, folks. Red alert. Rob Brown says, evening fellow nutters and possibly avgeeks. Hello to you, hope you're well. Just going through a quick game of the Gold Quest, which is about to come to an end. In 3, 2, 1. Alright, 787 next to you was the winner. Palmo King second. Gem third. Let me know where you turned. Let me know where you came and what your accuracy was, please. Southwest Abgig. Shoo! Red alert. It's here. It's here. It's turned up, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's end the poll. Air India got the job done. So now I have to go and decide which plane to use. So, do I poll it? Let's poll it. We'll do another poll. Why not?
So we're doing Air India tomorrow. But let's go for the aircraft. So,
what other one can we use? Not bad to say I'm trying to fly a plane as well. 7th, 0 gold, but 80% says David. Carter's 4th, Sarah was 6th. What else can we use? What else can we use? Okay. Well, let's do that. There you go. Last poll for the evening. I need the aircraft, please, for tomorrow. Swav Geek is now just pulling ahead a little bit. Aircraft of choice on for tomorrow: 320 Neo, 777-200 LR, 787-8 or the standard A320 for our flight down to Maldives. If it's a 320 Neo, we'll use the standard one. The Any Builds one, I think we don't. Yeah, 320 Neo, the Any Builds one, we'll leave well alone for the minute. So it will be the standard 320 Neo. Possibly fly-by-wire. Holy shit. Wayne's recorded it like Max.
Welcome to part 5. So this is training time.
Oh, it's 9 minutes long. How long have we got left? 24 minutes. Right, okay. Okay, so Wayne, I'll get them downloaded and I'll show them tomorrow because our flight tomorrow is a little bit longer. And I'll be doing it offline, so not online on multiplayer. That way... I'll then show them off properly, if you're happy with that. Right, I'm going to start descending. I'm going to descend down to 21,000, I think. So here we go. Descent down to Cincinnati begins. Which means we get to watch Gemma land when she does. Sorry, Gemma. All eyes will be on you. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'll get them downloaded and do it tomorrow. Right, let's send the poll there. So, A320neo gets it. So, very quickly. I'm not doing the new livery. The new livery is so bad. I'm not doing the new livery. Absolutely not. No way. We'll do the current one they've got. No pressure there then. Sorry, Gemma. No pressure. Why is there a Ukrainian flag in one of the cockpit panels? That's just the standard. That's orange. That's not yellow. That's orange. That's the horizontal thing. That's standard. That's not made to look like that. Like a Ukrainian flag. That's just how they've always looked. Right, just get the thumbnail for tomorrow, and then good to go. So it will be a night flight tomorrow. Should be a good one nonetheless. Oh. Where's Swav Geek gone? He was next to me, now he's not. Swav Geek, where'd you go? You're above me? Oh yeah, I see you. Yeah. I see you. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I've also slowed down as well, that's why. I think that's correct. I think that's sorted. Okay. So, confirmation of tomorrow. We've done Boeing. Well, I've flown Boeing for a while. Let's have a look. Flights. But in fact, no. Last time we did it was 2 days ago. Literally 2 days. So yeah. So we've gone from. It's 747 tonight. Tomorrow we are doing, as voted for by you lovely lot, here we go. Thumbnails complete. Mumbai to Malé in the Maldives. I'm just going to say Maldives. I'm just going to say the Maldives. We're off to the Maldives tomorrow on the Air India A320neo. Flight time for that one is about near enough 2.5 hours, but I will check that. That's not Air India's livery. But no, fuck off. I'm not using the new one. I'm not using the new one. It's trash. I'm not using it. No, I've got it downloaded. I ain't using it though. So we're using the Air India current or retro livery, as everyone seems to be pointing out. But that's what we're using. We're using the Air India, what was current, now no longer current livery. What do you call it? We'll call it old livery, even though it's, yeah, basically the new one is trash. Don't like the new one, so I'm not using it. Stick to what I like, which is fine. Okay, so Gemma's behind us. She's also descending. Aviation crew descending slightly by the looks of it. Rob says Mali was an airport in out of options challenge on FSX. You had to land with no engines. Was it? See, I never did the challenges on FSX. Dom says it's basically a red Ryanair livery, so yes, Ryanair livery is trash. No, don't compare the Ryanair livery to the new Air India one. Absolutely not. Not a chance. The Ryanair livery, by the way, is much better. It's much better than the Air India one. I saw the Air India one for the first time and was like, what have you done? Like, literally, what have you done? If you're going to rebrand it, at least do it properly. But that is horrific. And nothing will change my mind. Nothing will change my mind on it. It is horrific. It's a horrific livery.
Should not have been approved.
It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. And here we go. Why? See, you started it. You started literally kicking. I don't want to kick off about it, but I'm kicking off about it. I hate it. I hate the Air India livery. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. It's ugly. It's horrific. Alright, time to get down to, what's that, 15,000 I think. But we're going to do it gradually and bring the plane back to 270. Slow the airplane up a little bit more. What? No, Ryanair looks like rats with wings. No, the Ryanair livery, I could sit and watch the Ryanair livery all day long. Like, as much as they get a bit boring when you're at Stansted and things like that, I could sit and watch it a lot more than I can watch a lot other liveries. So, for example, I think Sarah was asking about what the worst livery is. It's a close one, and I would say the Royal Brunei current livery is fucking awful compared to what they had before. Icelandair I've warmed up to a little. I think the question is what's the worst rebrand? I think the worst rebranding of an airline. So, for example, like Air India, if they're rebranding, you know, what's the worst sort of attempt at a rebrand? I'd say Air India's up there. Royal Brunei is terrible. If you haven't seen the Royal Brunei new livery, it's terrible. It's terrible on the 787s. It's horrific. The worst livery ever? Condor. See, as much as I don't like Condor. Rob Brown may have actually got it spot on with Iberia, but Iberia's got colour in a way, which is probably saves it a little. Sarah says Aer Lingus shouldn't have changed. See, I quite like the new livery now. Yeah, I've warmed up to that a lot. But the green topped one will always be my favourite of the lot. Air France was starting white-based liveries that have become the norm. I don't think there's anything wrong with the Air France livery. I like the fact that they've modernised it and they've kept it as simple as they can really. The worst livery. The worst livery ever. Aer Lingus is just Qantas with green instead of red. That seems to be the way. It's like Qantas have set the standard now for like what an airline livery should be. It's like, let's go with what Qantas have got. American isn't popular in comparison to the brush steel. Yeah, it's not the chrome colour obviously, but it's not dreadful. What is the worst livery ever? It's a really hard one. I'm not a huge fan of the new Scandinavian livery. I don't like the metallic letters. I don't like it. I don't like them. If that was like a dark blue, maybe, then like if it went with the tail colours, then I think it would look very, very smart. I think it would look very, very smart. Problem is, it's not what it looks like at all, and it doesn't look right at all. It just doesn't. It just really, really doesn't. Etihad is the best, says Sarah. Air Canada toothpaste livery. The Air Canada toothpaste livery, I wouldn't say it's the worst ever. I think it was totally against maybe what Air Canada were trying to think of. I know they were trying to go bold with it. But it wasn't horrific. I was quite neutral about it. I didn't hate it, that's for sure. Brussels for copying Croatia. The Brussels livery now is, yeah, it's fuck knows what they were thinking. And these people get paid thousands to design liveries. Thousands. Which is nuts. Absolutely crazy. The new Emirates isn't different enough to the old one. It's got subtle changes, and I like subtle changes. Okay, time for a bit of Google. Hang on. Worst livery ever. Literally, Condor comes up. Worst airline livery ever. Right, so oh no, don't believe that. What? Oh, this website is trash. Oh, Anker that looks like Wanker. Yeah, I see what you mean. That's a famous one, that is. Oh, no, I'll tell you what. No, forgive me. I've just seen it. I'm just looking through a forum at the moment to kind of understand what people's ideas were for like the worst livery ever. And I've just seen it. China Eastern. China Eastern is the worst livery out there right now. Fascinating. I feel like that needs to be a topic of conversation, and I think we'll do that. We'll have a topic of conversation about this because there's some really interesting choices as to what there has, like what the worst one has ever been. But in terms of like right now, I would say China Eastern for sure. For sure, China Eastern. Yeah. It's a famous viral one, that the Ank Air. It's a shame you can't get it for the flight sim. Can't think why. So Gemma shouldn't be too far away because she's at 14,000 feet at the moment. We're sticking to 15 for the minute. BA Wild Tails was pretty gash. No, I like the worst. I like it. I like the Wild Tails. Anker almost Cook Club level. Sarah says new show worst livery. It's definitely up for discussion because I think it makes a great talking point.
Southern Rail, off topic, but you're in a if you're in a bastard tooting mood. I think it makes a great topic of conversation. So I think one Sunday we'll sit and do that. We'll sit and have a chat about what is the worst livery ever, like ever. But right now I'd say China Eastern. I'm nosing now because I'm Battle of Livery theme, worst ever. It's not. I'll tell you, it's not a bad idea. That it's not a bad idea. So I tell you what, some of the forums, there's some really interesting choices here. Somebody has put down that the Aer Lingus rebrand is the worst. Someone's put down the Aer Lingus rebrand as like one of the worst ones out there. I think there's a lot worse. A lot worse. So much to discuss. Right, let's focus on the flight here because we're going to be turning, which we are now. And thinking about coming in on finals, so let's go down to 9,000 feet. Swab slowing down. Let's see where Gemma is. Gemma is starting to descend as well. So we'll be landing, and then I think Gemma will be the last one in. So again, no pressure. Sarah says, "Oh, shocking." I think it is. Someone's literally put in one of the forums there. I can't think. I think it's like the Infinite Flight forums. That the worst rebrand, or at least that person's opinion of the worst rebrand, is the green top to the current livery, which I don't think is correct. I don't think that's right at all. I don't think that's right at all. How many rebrands has there been though? Well, I mean, to me, I see a rebrand as like changing your livery, but I mean changing it completely. So not just like what Emirates have done with like the slight tweaks. Like if for me a rebrand is they've completely changed everything, like changed the like Air India and an Aer Lingus as well. That's what I would see as a rebrand. So I mean, yeah, just what
it's just one that changes everything, I think, and there is quite a few. But I don't agree with the Aer Lingus one being one of the worst out there. Don't think that at all. So let's look at our approach. Oh, we haven't got a connection there, which is not ideal. Do now. So here's our approach for today. We're going quite a few waypoints there, and then it's banking round straight for the runway 18 centre for our approach today into Cincinatti or Cincin. I could just about see your plane now. Gemma's catching, I think. So Gemma might actually overtake because I am slowing my plane down. So there is Gemma. I can now see Gemma's plane. Gemma has caught up. So we're at 9,000. Gemma is descending. We may be the only ones actually going in to Cincinnati, so we might be alright. Okay, this gives us a bit more of a better view of our approach today. So there we go. So there's the airport there. So we're going to be going round on Bacchus, going round towards the likes of Antri, Dooley, Klepper, Logos, and then touching down on 18 Centre. Can't quite see the airfield yet. In fact, that could be it there. And it is. That's the airfield there. So that's fine. Jim says Silkway on screen just now. Basic Boeing house livery. Oh, Jim. Jim, that's harsh. Okay, so we've now just overtaken Aviation Crew, or Spavgeek, or Southwest Avgeek. Ooh, does not like that. What does it not like? Whoa, why does it not like that? Whoa. Okay. Oh god, that should be interesting. So there is Cincinnati. There's the airport. It's interesting. Not sure what that is. That's like a... I don't know what you want to call it graphic-wise. That's that to me looks like just the scenery that's causing that. So we're all good. And then we get to the airport scenery. Oh boy. Okay, this could be interesting. So that's the airport scenery causing that. Because you go away from it, everything's fine. Go to it. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. I saw that Gemma was racing right past. Where was she? Has she gone? Oh, she's there. There she is. Zooming right past us in a Beechcraft or a Bonanza. I think Gemma's just racing to make sure that we don't get to watch her land. Right, let's bring the airplane down a little bit further. Let's go to about 5,000 feet now. Do it gradually. It's meant to be an A320. It's the flight sim. Don't worry. It's fine. Don't worry. It may be because you had to respawn and it's not been set properly or something. Don't worry too much. Jim says Gemma's A320 has shrunk in the wash. Okay, so let's get the landing lights back on. Let's get the music on pause. So this is anyone's ball game really as to who's going to be landing first. Although I'm not feeling confident now with my potential landing in a 747. Just purely from the fact that we're absolutely fine with everything that's on the ground at the moment. Like, absolutely fine. Yep, all good. And then we get round, and oh dear indeed. But that is the scenery of the airport doing that. So when the airport's out of shot, absolutely fine. When the airport's in shot, oh dear. Okay. Okay. All right. See what happens. See what happens. Oh, fuck me, no. Okie coke, let's bring the speed all the way down. We're going to bring it back to about 220 because we start to put flaps in a sec. In fact, we'll do that now. Just bring the first lot in just to slow it down a little bit. So Gemma is to the right. With the sun sort of getting lower and lower, we should have a nice, hopefully, again, scenery's got to play ball at the same time. It doesn't seem to be doing. We'll go for flaps 3 just to help us. So, oh my god, what happened there? Why is it lagging now? What's all that about? Gemma's going to let us land first, so we are potentially going to watch Gemma land anyway. So it'll be fine. Right, let's bring it down to 200 just to help us a little bit more. We're still at 5,000 feet. We'll put approach mode on in a moment and see if it captures it. Me land first. Okay, so we can. I'll land first so that we can then watch everybody. Right, landing ratings predictions in, please. Jim says, Ryanair on Tuesday, training flight up at Prestwick. Scared a few folk in Irvine, did a couple of circuits over the harbour / mall at between 500 and 1,000 feet. Goodness me. Amazing. Spavgeek says minus 314 feet per minute. 747 is very hard to land. It's going to be difficult if you're going to get. I don't know what you want to call it. It's not stutter. It's, well, I mean it is, but there's a phrase for it, and I can't think what you would call it. There is something you call it though, and I can't think what it is. Right, recording goes on. I'm going to go in full screen again. Let's go for the approach mode, which is there. Whether it'll catch it or not, I don't know. I'm hoping it will. Speed will come down a bit more. We'll go to 180. Bring the flaps down further. Nearly at full flaps. So we'll hang off for a minute. So we're just looking for the airport, basically. So, in fact, I can see it just there. That is our runway there. That's what we're after. Sarah says 456. No offense. I'm used to it with you, so it's so it's fine. In fact, I'm shocked it's not higher, if I'm honest. Gale says 225. Yeah, landing rating predictions in, folks. Let's go.
Rob says, Swab, have you sorted your alternates? As we know this is going to be fucking colourful either way. Jim 190, Lee 205. I don't feel like this plane's going to capture that ILS, but we'll see. We'll see. Figured I'd be nice. Thanks. Cheers. 456 is very generous. Lynn's 235. So slightly crabbing as well, potentially. There is our runway. We'll know if we've caught it if we start descending. Gear can come out. David 198. If it does a bit of like a stuttery thing, then it will be probably a hard landing, if anything. Aircraft has now captured it, which is fantastic. That nose is dipped, so we can go for the last block of flaps now. So we can go for the full. Aircraft will start descending. Bring the speed back further. Looks like we're holding on at the minute, which is decent. The runway is going to be blocked shortly. How far behind are the others? Okay, not too bad. So I think Swavgeek is just going to hold off, I think. Gemma looks like she's going to be coming in behind in her Beechcraft 320. If Gemma gets too close, she may have to go round. Wayne says 180. We've got the replay going at the moment as well. Let me just confirm that. Yes, the replay is going. Also, if you're enjoying the stream, feel free to hit the like button. It helps us out immensely. Any interaction obviously helps the channel out. I'm going out, and when you are on the ground, I will start my turn. That okay? Yeah, absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Gives me time to vacate and everything else. Oh no! Oh, it's kicking in. No, 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 no. What are we doing? Is this because I've got the scenery downloaded for it? No. It wouldn't do this if it was offline. But it's fine. We'll handle it. Where's the auto? There we go. So auto brake. We'll go for a nice cushy 3 today.
25.
3. Oh, God. Jim says, I think Gemma's landing whether you're still on that runway or not. I think so. Oh, God, no. I was hoping this wouldn't happen. It's not too bad at the moment. We might get away with it. We'll take over in a sec. We'll just bring the speed down so we can help maintain 160. Oh, please no. Please no. See, look, take the scenery out of it, fine. Bring the scenery back into it. Oh no! It'll be fine when we're on the ground. Oh no! Don't ruin it for me. I don't know what that's. I don't know what's causing that. All right, let's take over the plane. Right, we're in control of it. Auto throttle off. We are now in control of the aeroplane. Can confirm that. We've just had the throttles go down, so we're going to bring it back up. Oh, look at it! Look at it! Look at it! No, 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 not now. It's not. Nothing wrong with it. It's been final day. What's the matter with you?
1,000.
Oh God. Oh God. Nope. Might be okay. Slightly off centre. In fact, might be okay. Might be fine. So it's only little bits of it that seem to be playing havoc.
Oh, no. Jesus. 1 2 then. It was smooth.
500.
Okay, decent. Decent.
400.
No. A bit high, I think.
300.
Oh god, no.
200.
Oh fuck me.
100.
No, 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 no. Oh, fuck off, scenery.
50. 40. 30. 20.
We've got it.
10.
We're down. We're down. Oh, that was real touch and go. That was real touch and go. But we are down. We're going to roll out. Yep, we're just going to roll it out. Bosh, says David. It was total bosh, that was. That felt quite good. I'm not too bothered about taxiing to a gate. I just want to see the others land. So I'm just gonna, like I said, it's multiplayer, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Let me put the parking brake on. Which it is. Gemma's touchdown, so we've just missed Gemma's landing. So I can go ahead and turn our replay off because we'll do that at the end. Good job, Gemma. In the Beechcraft Bonanza. Now we're just waiting for SwavGeek to come and land. Just a quick nosy at our FPM. Oh, it was good. It was good. I'll take it. Yeah, good job, Gemma. Gemma made it all the way from JFK. That was bumpy. I think it was a bit too quick. As I said, it's multiplayer. This one, I'm not too bothered about going to a gate. Once SwavGeek lands, we'll then call it, and we'll watch the replay. So, just very quickly, whilst we are waiting for SwavGeek to land, here are your feet per minute for myself and Gemma. We'll show Gemma's off as well. So here's mine. Here's what we've just done. You'll see the replay momentarily. That's what we got. Minus 184, which is under 200, which you know what that means.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
So that was mine. Gemma, not so much. Minus 516. So Gemma gets the Ryanair today.
Thank you for flying Ryanair. Last year, over 90% of our flights arrived on time. We hope you enjoyed yours, and we look forward to welcoming you on board again soon. Ryanair. Low fares, made simple.
Still a good job. So we're just waiting for SwavGeek. Get ourselves into position. And then we will follow SwavGeek in and see where he gets. Still made it down in one piece. That's all that matters. Your landing rate would have still been a lot better than Max's, so don't worry too much. Wayne says, utter butter. Thank you. It's all about the flare with the 747, I've worked out. Swive Geek says, Max's has got to be minus 1,500 each time. I mean, you probably want to put an extra 0 or times it by 3, and it's close. Last night's landing was so much better, she says. It was a good one. Yeah, a good one last night. Waiting on Swav. And then we'll get ourselves out of here. I see landing. Which one were you coming in on? I take it you're coming in on the centre. Centre, that's fine. We're here at the centre, just waiting. So while we're waiting for Swav Geek to arrive, a quick reminder that tomorrow we are doing Mumbai to Maldives. That'll kick off about the same time, 7:15 tomorrow. Gemma coming in with the Ko-fi donation. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I think that deserves.
Money, 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 money.
A little bit of the bubbly. Lisa's enjoyed the stream tonight. It's definitely been a good one. We are just waiting for the 787 to land. We'll go for last call for any donations that people want to make, whether it's super stickers, super chats, Ko-fi donations, or memberships. Now's your time to get them in. Travel modding duties for Jim tomorrow. Goodness me. But hopefully you've enjoyed the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the support, dropping likes and everything else. Appreciate you all. So, let's predict Swav Geek's landing rating, please, while we wait for him. And then we've got the replay of our landing. And then we will be off until tomorrow, 7:15 from Mumbai to the Maldives. We're going to do our best to try and follow him in. Lee, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you for the next one. Wayne reckons 170. Oh, he's gone. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? He's just disappeared. What's happened? The gem is still there. What's gone on? He's disappeared. Well, that's annoying. I guess we won't be watching him land. Unless I quickly change the servers around. There he is. Got him. Right, here he comes. Will he get the touchdown zone? It looked very good. That's just a glitch in the system there, David. Let's have a look and see how he did. Yep, Southwest Ave Geek got minus 212 on that one. Minus 212. There you go. He's doing the replay. Very good. Alright folks, let's leave it there. I'm going to turn multiplayer off for this bit. It's our turn to do the replay. With a nice sunset arrival too. Big thank you to Gemma and a big thank you to SwavGeek for joining me this evening on this flight from JFK to Cincinnati. 7:15 for tomorrow. We're going to get a nice sunset arrival for the replay into Cincinnati. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the support. Enjoy the replay, and I'll see you tomorrow night for some more fun here on the Microsoft Flight Simulator. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Look after yourselves and each other. Good night, everyone.